They should face the home crowd, so you can go ahead and go over there if you want. And it's gonna just pretty much stay on you. All right, we are live. I've got it on the intro video for now. As soon as they start the senior night stuff, I'll switch over to camera 3. I'll let you know.
I can hear you.
What?
These guys have been a part of great changes in the history of Atlanta basketball, including 3 straight trips to the playoffs, the first time in 20 years, 3 district championships, 3 undefeated district championships, and many, many more to count. These guys are here and are special to me in my heart because they were here in my very first year of coaching. I watched these guys grow from small little JV ballers to the dominant further ado, I would like to introduce number 1, Caleb King. Caleb is escorted by his mother, LaShondra Russell, and his sister, Caitlin Russell. Caleb has played 3 years on varsity basketball. His high school accomplishments include National Honor Society and 2 times academic awards. He was also in basketball playoffs for the past 2 years and this year as well. Caleb is also probably one of the strongest guys I've ever seen play the game of basketball, and he plans to go on to college and become a registered nurse. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Caleb King. Next we have number 2, Kenyon Swervo, Washington. Kenyon is escorted tonight by his grandmother, Deborah Chisholm, his aunt, Venetia Chisholm, his aunt, April Chisholm, Jordan Hodge, and Destiny Webb. Kenyon moved here to Atlanta in his 10th grade year in the second semester, and he played varsity for the last 2 years. Ken has been on the AV honor roll for the last few years, and his favorite memory while playing basketball here at Atlanta High School includes making it to the playoffs and turning up every day with Coach Jones before, during, and after practice. A few memories that he also has on the court is sharing the court with his childhood friend Daniel Collins and trying to dunk in when he pretty much broke his finger. He would like to say to his coaches, thank you for all the good conversations and fun memories during practice. And he really appreciates everything that they have done for him and his team. Maybe a little emotional there, Ken. To his teammates, he would like to tell them to keep striving for the top and never let up on the opportunity to become the best. Ken's plans for the future is to attend college and hopefully become an electrician. Ladies and gentlemen, Ken Washington. Next up, number 3, Alex, the sniper, Boston. He is escorted tonight by the Coach Jerry Boston and his wife, Lindsay Boston. He has spent 4 years playing varsity basketball, and his accomplishments in these 4 years of high school includes National Honor Society, First Team All-District Basketball 2021, and Newcomer of the Year in 2020. Alex's plans for the future are to go to college and one day become the next Coach Boston. And maybe one day beat Coach Jones in the game of 101, but it ain't happening. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex, the sniper, Boston. Ladies and gentlemen, give them one more loud welcome for your seniors of 2022.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now that the senior program is over, we will come back when nearing game time here in a few minutes. Hello and welcome. My
Hello.
name is Jackson Dillinger.
And my name is Samantha Winders.
And this is your Atlanta Rabbits versus the DeKalb Bears. Today's game is only a boys' game as the girls' season is over. They have a
Yes.
playoff game Monday.
I'll be filling in for Carson Dillinger tonight,
He decided again to bail on me to go fishing.
and I decided to step up.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com.
And we also like to shout out Red River Lumber. Their experienced staff can help you with the design of your home projects.
Find them at redriverlumber.com. And last but not least, Retreat Home Health and Hospice. Choose health, choose retreat. Find them at retreathealthcareservices.com.
Indeed, we'd like to thank our sponsors for making it possible for this live stream.
Rabbits are on a hot 8-game win streak right now,
Yes.
and they are dominating their division. What do you think they need to do to win this game, Sam?
I think we need to make a bunch of touchdowns.
Touchdowns.
Yes. 360 no scopes, if I do say so myself, sorry.
That's interesting.
Yes. I believe also inflating the balls more.
Inflating the balls. Okay, Tom Brady.
Is that a philosopher?
Not quite.
Ah, okay.
If I had a player to watch today, it's Alex Boston, his senior night, last game at home.
Yes, shout out to our seniors tonight.
You saw early in the stream, that is Caleb King, Alex Boston,
Ladies and gentlemen,
and Kenyon Washington.
welcome to tonight's game between the DeKalb Bears and your Atlanta Rabbits. Before we begin, I would like to ask that you all please stand and direct your attention to our American flag as you join Kate when we sing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets raised the land, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Very beautiful, if I do say so.
Great national anthem from
Very
Peyton
beautiful.
Bailey.
And now, the starting lineup for the DeKalb Bears.
They're very monotone, Coach Jones is.
Standing by the junior number 1, Conrad Crouch.
Coach Jones doesn't get very excited when he does the visiting lineup.
2, Caleb King. 7'5'9", the junior, number 4, Mikey Howard. 75'8", number 5, the junior, Colt Bassett. 6', number 11, the sophomore, Hayes Murphy. The Bears are coached tonight by Coach Kevin Hartwell, and he's assisted tonight by Edwin Mills.
On the Rab side, just like to point out, we have the real deal shooter, a web
And
shooter.
now, for your
Spider-Man.
Atlanta Rabbits! Starting, standing by 10, number 25, Number 3, standing 6'3", the senior, Big Bad Alex Boston! Ladies and gentlemen, the Rattlesnake are coached by Jared Boston, assisted by Shannon Jones. Give it up one more time for your Atlanta Rabbits!
His voice is going to be gone tomorrow.
Nice visit from our friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's nice of him to stop by.
Stop by and say hello to our running Rabs.
He might have needed to use the science lab to refill his
Yeah.
web shooters.
If you have not seen Spider-Man, what is it? No Way Home? Far From Home? Homeless? It is a
More
very
Home?
good movie. I highly recommend it.
Where is home?
Nowhere Far From Home.
Who's our
Somewhere
home?
That's not home. Who's home?
Who's home? We can't get to home.
No home. Let's see how this game starts out. Did they do a coin flip?
No, it's a jump.
Ah,
You see who can go higher in the air and grab the ball.
I see that. I would probably lose that because I am 5'1".
I would say so.
And the game starts. Off
Aiden.
to a pretty interesting start.
Over to Aiden in the corner. Back to Dickerson at the top. Aiden's dangerous on that
Is he
wing.
gonna go for
Drive
it?
inside.
And he passes. Hey.
Trying to get the 3. Looks like now they drive inside. Pass up 2 threes. They've already ticked off 30 seconds of this clock.
A nice clean pass between Cameron Dickerson and Alex Boston.
Aiden hesitates on the 3.
Oh.
Drive inside, lay in, good.
Hey, let's go.
Battling through contacts, that is Washington.
Quite exciting to be this close to the sidelines.
That was a loose ball picked up by Washington. Over to Boston, hit him in the nose.
Whoa.
And that's one way to use your head right there.
Well said.
Now DeKalb ball inbound by number 2. And that's off the foot of Dickerson. DeKalb ball. Over
Nice
to 1 in
pass.
the corner. 3,
No
no good.
good. Kind of jinxed there for a minute.
Another 3. And that is money.
Visitors are in the lead now with 1 point. But will it be for long is the question.
I highly doubt it. Over to Dickerson in the corner. Inside to Washington. Goes up, layup,
It's
good.
good. Go! Is that the sport we're playing?
Don't quite think so.
No good.
That's a good play there. Dickerson.
Oh.
And he got his ankles
Some-
with the hesitation.
Fancy footwork over there.
You know it's bad when your own home crowd, is awing at it.
Yeah.
That's when it gets pretty bad there. At least it didn't fall. That would have been bad.
Embarrassing.
Deep 3. No good.
No good. Some nice passes.
Coach Boston not very vocal early in this game, but don't get used to that one. three from Dickerson. Good.
It's
That
good.
is money.
Touchdown!
4-point lead, Rabbits. And he pump fakes 2 threes. Pump fakes another 3, drive inside, tries to go up, draws a foul.
No good.
Oh, they call it travel instead of a foul.
That is fascinating to me how you can just know that.
Nearly a backcourt.
Whoa.
Dickerson was about 2 inches away from the backcourt line.
Whoa.
That ball is out of bounds. Continues to be Rapids ball.
Shout out to Red River Lumber.
They make your home projects come alive.
Yes. Some very nice wood. And a nice pass. And another. Ooh, talent. Shout out to these star athletes.
And that was a good no-look dish.
Hey,
in the
it's
Alex
good. Home run.
Boston with his first basket today.
Whoa.
And that could have been a travel call, and they don't call a double dribble while he's trying to regain the ball.
Running down the field.
Bounce pass, Washington pump fake, no good on the Jilly
No
fam.
good.
Draws a foul like Picasso. It's going to be King at the line.
Very talented man, Picasso.
He really was. You see at the top of your screen, just above number 2 there, the man on the right is Dylan Thompson from Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com.
You're very, very thankful to have sponsors such like Red River Lumber and Dylan Thompson and Retreat, Home Health and Hospice.
King with his first here. No good. That's why you get 2 attempts at it. His second is up and also no good.
But it's all good. It's all good.
There you can hear Coach Boston starting to get vocal after his first 2 misses at the free throw line. Poked away. That was Washington. Fast break.
Oh.
And they're going to call a double dribble, but it looks like number 2 poked it away from Washington.
Can guarantee that buzzer will startle me every time.
And Boston obviously not happy because he was saying that number 2 had tipped the ball. And now the other referees agree. Grabs ball now. Three no good from Aiden Boston. You'll see Alex subbing out a lot more during this game because of his knee injury that reactivated last game.
Yikes.
That was a loose ball there recovered by Rowe. Spin move, B button.
Oh.
Pass inside Rowe. Dish up and good on the lay-in. It's number 2, Kenyon Washington. It's not his first of the game. His shot is up, no good, rimmed out. Couldn't recover, though, by Aiden Boston. He gets another chance. Drive inside. Trickery could not handle it. Little push off by Dickerson, trying to get somebody to break their ankles. Due to the stability on the shoes, though, he wasn't able to. High arcing shot, but no good by King. And he draws a foul. This will be 2 shots at the line for Penguin. Low-scoring game in this first quarter. Just 14 total, 11-3. No good on the first, and Coach Boston cannot be happy that his team is 0% from the free throw line so far. Those are supposed to be guaranteed shots, and they're just not able to knock them down.
But let's see if he can make it the second time.
No good. Still 0%.
Carrying it down the court. Let's see if Atlanta can get this ball under control.
Tries to get a spin move, but it is not able to. Three up and good for
It's
number
good.
one. That is obviously their shooter. It's his second three of the game.
Bears creeping up on the score.
Pass inside row. Open in the corner. Three up.
No good.
That was Andrew Boston. Man.
We have
all-
a lot of Bostons on this
Three
court.
A's and three Bostons.
No good.
Aiden
Whoa,
Boston
some sliding.
slowing down. They're playing a two-person trap. What do you think about that, Sam? What do you think about that play right there?
I
Three
have
up.
no
good.
idea.
And
Whoa, that's got to leave a mark.
Aiden Boston almost drew a foul by his own player.
If you say so.
If he was able to draw that foul, DeKalb would not be very happy with the outcome.
I would imagine so. Whoa.
Loses the ball, and they call a kickball on Andrew Boston. Now Alex subs back in after taping his wrist up. Last game, what he really said hurt was his ankle because his knee's been injured all year.
Yikes.
But looks like he said he hurt his ankle when he took that big fall. But it also looks like he might have hurt his wrist as it's been taped up for the past 2 games. Lay in
It's
good.
good.
That was Rowe.
Score is 13-6.
Just under 40 seconds left in this first quarter of play. Drive inside.
No.
And what a block from Aiden
What
Boston.
a play.
Showing off some handles there, trying to keep the ball alive. There's 3 people on him. Now the Boston mixes out there. Dish inside to Rowe.
It's good.
Creative pass from Andrew Boston got Rowe open. And there's a heave from half. No good. This first quarter of play is being brought to you by Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com.
Quite a slow first quarter, but I'm sure it will pick up.
Now going into the second, the Rabs have a semi-comfortable lead, 9 points. What do you think they need to do to keep
I think
this
they
lead?
need to dribble the basketball and put it in the hoop.
That's a good tactic, I think.
I think that's an amazing tactic.
What about DeKalb? How do you think they're getting back in here?
I believe they're going to walk on that court, and they're going to see our Rabbits and be like, ooh, I bet we can't win.
Maybe.
We're going to intimidate them. And then there's the buzzer.
You scared by the buzzer still?
It startles me every time.
Boston obviously has some worries or confusion going in here.
If you have not gotten your special someone a Valentine's gift, this weekend would be a good time to go shopping for that. As of Monday is not Halloween. I almost said Halloween. Valentine's.
We have some signs in the crowd over there. Henry Hale, Hudson Hale, Chris Hale.
Whole lot of hail. I have no idea what is happening right now.
Boston obviously has some worry. He may think that the Rabbits deserve the ball. He might have forgot that they won the tip.
Uh-huh.
DeKalb starts off second quarter with the ball.
And
Dish inside.
ooh.
And there is a offensive penalty on number 12. He held Alex Boston's leg up while he was trying to maneuver on the inside. Rabbits using the most effective strategy against this trap defense, zone trap defense. And 3 seconds in the lane by Braylon Rowe. It's going to be DeKalb ball.
Whoa.
3 up. Number 1, no good.
No good. Whoa. Some Michael Jackson-esque moves out there.
Andrew playing a little conservative here, pump faking his shots. Dickerson over to Andrew, back to Alex. Andrew to Alex, just playing some ping pong here. Floater up, no good. Gets his own rebound out to Aiden, 3,
No good. Wah, wah.
We may need some Pac-Man sound effects for when we miss.
Waka waka.
Floater up, no good.
Whoa. Steals back that ball and brings it back to their side of the court.
That was packed away, and they're nearing 8 seconds. Drive inside, dish over to Rowe, not able to get it. Looked like DeKalb had tipped it. And that ball was out of bounds when number 4 grabbed it. Looked like his foot might have hit the ground before he threw it away. Now Rabbits ball just past half court. Tipped away, back to Andrew, got his own pass. Now Andrew's open in the corner if anybody can find him. There's no one near him. Floater, or
No good.
jumper up and good, no good. Sorry, English sometimes is hard.
Can tell what you are majoring in.
That 3 was good. Now just a 6-point game.
We are still in a comfortable lead.
DeKalb's only been able to knock down 3 shots, and those were all 3-pointers. Nothing working on the inside for them. And there's another 3-pointer, no good.
No good.
Inside game
Whoa.
still 0%.
Booty bump right there.
You know, sometimes if you booty bump too hard, it ends up in a personal foul, and they call a carry.
And why did they call it a carry?
Because he dribbled the ball, and while he was dribbling the ball, his hand was facing the ceiling under the ball. So that he's carrying the ball, which means he's holding it for too long in the air. And sometimes can confuse the defense.
Whoa.
Dickerson passes up the open 3. Let's see, Boston to Boston.
Oh.
Tipped away by DeKalb again. And he fumbled it, and that's going to be a carry also. So carry, it can apply in 2 ways. Whenever palm is facing the ceiling, or you lose the ball and pick it up and dribble again without touching it with 2 hands. Now, if you touch it with 2 hands and dribble again, that's a double dribble.
Learned something new with Jackson Dillinger.
Education.
Education.
There's a timeout by DeKalb. Just 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in this first half of play. Rabs on top by 6. I'd like to thank Red River Lumber for sponsoring Rabbit TV.
And Retreat Home Health and Hospice.
And last but not least, Dylan Thompson at Wealth Management.
Cannot forget Mr. DT.
DT-WM.
Wow. Acronyms.
.com. Now, Alex Boston's going to be inbounding over to Cameron Dickerson.
Whoa.
Now, they put 3 people on Cameron, which opened up multiple people down the floor. But you can only run this 3-man trap if you have some speed on your team, which they're very confident with their speed, it appears. You could hear Coach Boston talking to Alex, telling him to take a 3. And DeKalb, they are lethal from the perimeter, as they only have 1 shot that was not a 3. Picked up his dribble too early.
Whoa.
Drive inside, trickery, no good. Pass down the floor, wide open Andrew Boston, decided not to take the shot. Back out, wide open 3.
Bang! Touchdown! Basket!
Yeah, wrong season there, Sam.
Still living the football season.
That's the Rabbits' first 3 tonight.
Oh, fancy footwork. Number 1 from DeKalb. And he shoots. That's good.
And you see Alex obviously not happy with his brother there, as he left the shooter wide open in the corner. And DeKalb's starting to make a comeback because of the 3-point shooting. Rabs only on top by 3.
Whoa.
Alex takes a 3. No good from straight out over the key. I call it over the back on number 1, Caleb King. What's your opinion on the over the back foul ledge, Sam?
It was definitely an over the back foul ledge. Foul. Very foully. Running it to the other side of the court.
Coast to coast, and he gets fouled before the shot, and that's going to be on the floor.
Yikes.
Rabbits nearing the bonus, only 3 fouls away. Dickerson passes a little slow, didn't offer any time for him. That's going to be a backcourt.
A little much.
So the Rabbits didn't touch the ball, let it roll out of bounds, so they didn't get the backcourt violation, but they did allow DeKalb to get the ball past half court.
1 minute left of the second quarter.
Play-in was good. Now Rebs only have a 1-point lead. They've been dry this last 2 minutes or so. There's a shot up by Andrew Boston, no good. Lay-in.
It's good.
And that's an and one opportunity for Kenyon Washington. Make this 4-point or a 3-point play. Give them a 4-point lead, possibly.
Very good math there, Jackson.
Thank you, Mr. Nugent. Makes that a 3-point play.
Yes.
Rabs on top by 4.
Oh.
Floater up and no good.
No good.
Now second chance points and
That's
he gets
good.
it.
Sneaking up behind the Rabbits, DeKalb is.
Dickerson trying to find something open. They're running a baseline switch here with Andrew and Washington here. And he tried to pass it, but it hit the rim.
Whoa.
And he gets the
That's
layup.
good.
That ties it all up at 21. And that 9-point lead the Rabbits had is just diminished.
Just 26 seconds left on the clock.
At halftime, we'll have a basketball knowledge quiz for Sam here.
Yes. Yes, I look forward to that very much.
So do I. See how much Sam actually knows about the game.
Probably more than you think. No.
Psych.
Psych. I'm just teasing.
3 seconds. They're trying to get the last shot up. Good defense from
And
the Rabbits. No good. Rabbits take it to halftime, all knotted up at 21. I'd like to thank our sponsors at Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, Red River Lumber, and finally, Retreat Home Health and Hospice. We'll
I'm Dylan Thompson with Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. But you know, true wealth is found in knowledge. And that's why we support Atlanta High School and Rabbit TV.
Here, we can design the kitchen of your dreams. But Atlanta ISD helps the young people of Atlanta design their futures. The Design Center at Red River Lumber proudly supports that and Rabbit TV. Go Rabs.
Here at Retreat Home Health and Hospice, we are known for providing excellence to our patients and even in our community. In doing so, we like to recognize the excellence in others. That is the reason why we are proud supporters of Atlanta High School. Go Rabs!
Hello.
Hello and welcome back. Now it's time for Sam's basketball trivia.
Let's go.
All right, Sam. What do you think a travel is?
Is that when they don't dribble the ball enough?
And
They try to make a shoot?
almost. It's when they take 2 or more steps, or no, more than 2 steps without dribbling the ball.
Ah,
All right. What do you think a shot clock violation is?
well, I don't know what gibberish just came out of your mouth, but I'm going to think it's a foul of some kind.
A foul of some kind. Wrong. It's a violation. It's when you do not shoot the ball in enough time. That's only in professional and college basketball, though. It's not in high school. So that was kind of a cheap shot there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. What do you think a over the back is?
Something that goes over your back. In shooting?
What is the something?
Is it a pass?
Not quite.
No?
Not quite. Get
Is
another
it-
guess at it.
I have no idea.
It's when someone's trying to rebound the ball and they go over somebody else's back.
Ah,
And it causes.
so it did go over someone's back.
Yeah, but it's you got all you had to do was say someone, someone. DeKalb's coming out pretty early here at halftime. 3 minutes and 30 seconds still left. I'm not quite sure where they're going. They might not be going to the concession stand or something.
Getting some snackatinas.
It appears that they're going to the Rabbits locker room.
Oh, some special guest appearance.
Oh, it's to get some basketballs to shoot
Nope.
around. Rabbits are coming out here just at 3 minutes. So what you looking forward to in the second half of play?
I'm looking forward to the Rabbits winning.
Anything specific? Any special plays you want to see?
Some 360 mollywops.
360 mollywops. So
Came up with that one myself.
from translation, I believe you said a 360 dunk by Alex Boston.
Yes.
First, he's got to get high enough to reach the rim, but that would be exciting.
If I could reach the rim, that would be exciting.
It would be.
As I said earlier, I am 5'1".
The rim is double your height.
Yes. If you could reach the rim, that would be exciting.
Yeah, you're right. If I could, but I can't. So
Good luck to all of our UIL academic teams tomorrow, performing and competing at the Osville High School for UIL.
if you plan on watching the Lady Rabs play their playoff match tomorrow or Monday, not tomorrow, Monday in Hallsville, and you can't quite make it,
Okay.
you can find it here live on Rabbit TV. And we just had to save Sam from a flying basketball real quick. That's why there was a stutter there. I'd like to give a few shout outs to some teachers or former teachers. Miss Rosser,
Ah, Mr. Rosser.
well, psych on the streaming the game Monday. UIL did not grant us permission, but Mineola did grant us permission.
Thank you, Mineola.
Was granted permission, so you can find Mineola's stream at their Facebook page, I believe. And there should be more info posted on Rabbit TV or the Atlanta ISD website. Get a shot of the Boston coach talking to Andrew there. Now Alex has joined in.
Very good shot. Shout out to JP, our cameraman, for these excellent shots.
There's Caleb.
What a transition.
Wow. Who'd have thought? Starting the second half of play. And the referees got some hustle in it. He's getting the old thighs warmed up. Old hammy stretched out. Looks like DeKalb lost track of where Alex Boston was, and now they just found him over in the corner. Washington passes into Rowe. No good.
No good.
Gets his own rebound. Back out to Washington over Aiden. Now
The
over
ball
to
is
Alex.
moving very quickly.
Cross-court pass was tipped away by number 1 for DeKalb. Grabs the ball. Three up, Alex Boston.
No good.
No good. Unlucky bounce for him. A calm first quarter and first half for him. As the DeKalb passes inside, gets their first official lead of the game. Over to Alex on the inside and gets the layup. Ties it all up at 23. Three up, no good from DeKalb. Got their own rebound. Tried to take another one. Number 1, 3, no good. Over to Aiden Boston at the top of the key. And what a no-look pass by number 3, Alex Boston, hitting
back in the lead.
Ken Washington for the layup. So DeKalb's tactic here is to set screens and hope that Atlanta goes under the screens instead of fighting through them. And they find number 2 open for 3, but no good. Pass down court to Rowe.
It's
gets
good.
The layup through contact. No good on the jumper, gets his own rebound. Passes to 2. And he threw it to Casper. That was a very accurate pass there. And that's going to be a double dribble as he lost it, picked it up, and then just trying to find stuff away. He's trying to dribble while it rolled away, then he picked it up and tried to dribble again. It just didn't work out in his favor. Boston got 2 on him. Over to Dickerson. Back over to Aiden Boston.
Whoa.
It's a jumping catch. Drive inside. Trickeration, no good. Physical rebound by Braylon Rowe, which leads to a second chance foul. Now 2 shots from the line.
Let's see if number 20 can make these free throws. Yes.
Makes the first one. That's the first Ravitch free throw of the night. No good on the second. And poked away. That was Baby KD poking that ball away over to a Rabbits player. Play inside, Alex Boston, physical, and one opportunity.
It's a home run.
Alex Boston with the dinger.
Yes.
If he can convert this, make it an 8-point game. Three-point opportunity, no good. Saved by Braylon Rowe and off the feet of number 12, out of bounds. Quick pass into the paint for Rowe. That's another floater in for him. Young star showing some amazing ability in his first year. Blocking foul on DeKalb. Excuse me, that blocking foul is on Atlanta. And they threw up an inbound tip pass. Rowe inside, was not able to find anything open, and he passes up the 3 opportunity. Drive inside. Alex Boston, good on the floater. The finesse with his left hand there. Now up to a 9-point lead. Stolen away, Alex Boston. He's got 2 people on him. Over to his brother Aiden. Over to KD, corner 3, no good.
Oh!
And that was tipped by Rowe out of
Straight
bounds.
into the ref.
Having a little laugh off there.
I believe if this was soccer, that would have been a goal if the ref was the goal.
Maybe. Except he used his hand, so there would have been a handball.
Would have been a foul.
Showing off some handles, drive in
That's
with
good.
a layup. Pass down court to Rowe. Now playing ping pong with the ball.
It's just going everywhere.
And that's a travel by number 4. Now Rabbits ball, 7-point lead. Washington. Pass over to KD. He's got dribbling room around the key as short number 0. He's all over the place. He's got some speed.
Whoa!
And an awkward pass coming from Rowe there. there's a crossover.
No good.
Might have got his ankles a little bit.
Yikes.
And they call a shooting foul on what looked to be clear all ball, but he's going to get 2 shots at the line now.
Let's see if DeKalb will be able to make these free throws.
And he gets the first one.
No
And
good.
No good on the second. Rebound by KD. Pass up the opportunity down court with Rowe. He's trying to slow this game down a little bit. Aiden passes up the 3 opportunity. Over to KD. Back over to Aiden.
Whoa.
Almost a pass that sailed out of bounds. And that's a aggressive bounce pass from Rowe that I was not expecting. A physical play on
That's
the
good.
inside. And that is another point for Rowe. He has been rowing his boat.
Gently down that stream.
And there's a 3 that is no good by DeKalb. Put-back opportunity. Goes in.
DeKalb creeping up again in the scoring.
This by no means has been the game that we were expecting it to be. And he gets the buzzer beater off the floater. That was Cameron Dickerson.
Incredible.
The runner floater gives the Rabbits an 8-point lead. This is being brought to you by Red River Lumber.
Don't forget about Retreat Health Home and Hospice.
Health Home and Hospice. Home Health and Hospice.
Home Health and
Find
Hospice.
them at retreathealthcareservices.com. And last but not least, Dylan Thompson Wealth Management. They make your retirement an adventure worth sharing. Find them at dt-wm.com.
If you want your wealth managed, call Dylan Thompson.
You know, I like to call those free throws a wealthy investment, but they just haven't been for the Rabbits lately, as they've only converted on one of their many free throws. And you can't call that shot security at all there, but
It's quite the opposite.
you know what is a wealth investment is Dylan Thompson.
Dylan Thompson. Maybe if the Rabs had invested some wealth into Dylan Thompson.
No, Coach Boston might be looking forward into that, going into the playoffs here. DeKalb bringing it down, just down by 8. And there's good on the shot. Now down by 6.
Current score is 38-32.
And DeKalb draws the foul. Foul's on the court, and no one is near the bonus yet.
No bonus.
Sam, what do you think the bonus is?
When you get a pay raise.
You know, you're not wrong, just you're wrong currently.
So I've been told. Whoa.
Almost a backcourt, and Dickerson tried to save that one there. And there's a chase down block by Aiden Boston.
Whoa, crowd's going crazy.
Euro step and
Let's
a
go.
Timeout by DeKalb trying to stop Atlanta's momentum. 6-point lead, Rabs, early in this fourth quarter.
Very good shot of Coach Boston talking to his team.
It's a very different demeanor than we saw last game on Rabbit TV, which he was not very pleased with how his team was performing. He was strict and yelling and not really happy with what they were doing out there on the court.
Maybe he took a chill pill.
Maybe.
Much like how you can take a chill pill with Retreat Health Home and Hospice.
They will make you calm if your health is in order. It's a fact.
It is a fact.
99.9% of people are not sick when they're not sick.
Ah, thank you for that genius statistic. And before it passes it to number 2 of DeKalb. Let's see if
Pulls up,
It's
jumper
good.
good. They're fighting back in this game late. Trying to get it by. It's
Whoa.
nearing 8 seconds. He gets past half court,
Whoa.
but he's shut down. Row over to Aiden Boston, passes up the 3, drives inside. Trickery, draws a foul.
Sliding.
Smiling after that one, after he imitated Cameron Dickerson there. Slipping and sliding for about 12 feet. Not actually. DeKalb.
I would have to agree with that,
And
maybe.
that obviously messed up Aiden's shot there.
It's good.
See, no scream, no hurt there for Aiden Boston. That's their second free throw made all night for double-digit opportunities.
Double digits. Getting them digits.
Five-point lead, Rabs. Timeout by Coach Boston. I wonder what he sees with this squad that he's trying to fix here. Probably drawing up a play to catch DeKalb off guard with their trap.
Have to give a shout out to the cheerleaders for cheering on our wonderful basketball team.
They've been doing good all season. Really giving these boys some spirit. Three up, no good.
No good.
And they call
That's good.
a defensive penalty.
Wah, 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 wah.
Oh, no, that's going to be an offensive penalty. My bad.
Yeah, you're bad, Jackson. Get it together, man.
Wow, I can't believe I'd do something
Yeah.
like that.
Whoa.
That pass was tipped a little bit. KD passes over to Washington. That was tipped away. DeKalb recovers. Ox Boston shuts down the fast break. That was good defense. And on the 3, he draws a foul as Dickerson tried to go over and swat from behind.
Ah. Yeah. It's good.
And baseball players are showing up. You can tell which positions they play just by looking at their pants.
In the dirt.
And he gets one more as that foul was on a 3-point opportunity. He gets another shot. And that last one Rolls in off a friendly shooter bounce. Dickerson's open on the opposite side if they could see him. And that was tipped away by DeKalb. Drive inside Dickerson. Draws a foul and one opportunity. .526 left in the fourth quarter of play.
My, how time does fly. No good.
And that has really been Atlanta's kryptonite tonight, as they just cannot convert. They would have a double-digit lead if they can convert on their free throw opportunity.
It's good.
That was Rowe going over the top, forces DeKalb to call a timeout.
38.
You could see Coach Jones telling his players to get big, flexing over there. Just like his 2000s pop radio in this class. So, out of all of Coach Jones's hit radios, which one do you like most? The country, 2000s hits, 2010s hits, or or most popular now?
I'd probably have to go with 2010.
2010 hits.
2010 hits right there in the heart.
Yeah, it does. The good old days of music.
I believe I was like 5 years old in 2010. I think
I
my
was 4.
math. You were 4? Wow, what a time to be alive. Whoa.
No physical play from Dickerson there, moving his screener out of the way. Lucky he didn't get a charge. That's over. Aiden Boston. Back over to Aiden. He's commanding the floor at top. And 3 seconds on Braylon Rowe. Coach Boston obviously not happy with the 3-second violation. Now, once you do it once, you can't do it again. And that's the second of the game. Trickery on the lay-in. Now just a 5-point game.
See some straight frustration from Coach Boston.
And there should have been a blocking foul there, but there was not. Drive inside, draws a foul and one opportunity. Alex Boston showing off in the second quarter, or second half. Not very active in the first half, but he's really gained up his activity here.
No good.
No good on his free throw. Rowe pass, great dish inside to Washington.
It's
That's
good.
on the lay-in. So in a way, that missed free throw really helped them out there, as they were able to get another possession right off of it.
Indubitably.
I'm not quite sure what that word means.
It means indeed.
Indeed.
Indubitably.
Didn't know what you said in the first place.
Much like how I don't know what you talk about with the fouls. Whoa.
And
I think I've seen my cat do something similar to a bird.
A push off on one of the players down court. Rabbits have been doing a good job of fighting over screens instead of going under, as DeKalb gets a roll in off the finger roll. Bounce pass over to Dickerson. Now that's a bullet over to Rowe, which went to Washington. Back to Rowe in the inside. Loose ball recovered by DeKalb.
No good.
No good on 3. Poked away to Alex. Cross-court pass over to Aiden. See what he can do here. He's trying to find something open. Got some players in motion, setting some screens, trying to find the way open. And Dickerson's coming back out for some help on it. Aiden. Unable to find anything. They might just be trying to run the clock out here. As there is no shot clock in high school basketball. Lay in. Trickeration. Jelly fam by. That was some trickeration by Aiden Boston getting the lay in. 3. No good. That's a flat shot. Even if it was close, that would have been a really hard trajectory to try to get that one to go in. Trickeration, unable to make the shot.
Slip and slide out here.
Coach Boston asking why he took that instead of just passing away. He's really confused right now as Cameron Dickerson picked up his own teammate and tried to move him out of the way while trying to cover his man. There's a timeout called by, I believe, DeKalb. 1:15, DeKalb needs 9 points. Who are you going to right now?
Who am I leaning towards? Well, Atlanta as always.
Well, if you're on the DeKalb team, who are you getting the ball to shoot the ball?
Who am I getting to shoot the ball? Number 1, obviously.
Yeah, he's been pretty consistent from behind the arc. He's been obvious their lethal shooter, but they took him out of the game.
But I believe number 0 is quite the underdog of DeKalb.
Under is an understatement.
Understatement.
He is under the height requirement to get
under the
on
height requirement.
all the rides at
Hey,
Six Flags.
you never know with short people. You never know.
I mean, he
As
might
I've
be able to
stated.
jump and run. We saw that last game with number 12 from, I believe it was Redwater. He had probably a 60-inch vertical. And that was near a travel. And it should have been a travel on those pivots if you take 2 steps in the same direction.
Spin master.
Looks like he was not trying to attack the basket long enough. You spend 5 seconds trying to, not attack the basket, just dribbling the ball, not trying to be aggressive.
Well, a minute left, people.
That's when they can call it away. And he draws the foul. See if he can make up for it at the free throw line.
It's good.
First one good. Now 3 on the night. No good on the second.
No bueno.
Rapids have not had a complete free throw trip yet. It's really hurting their score on the board.
Only 40 seconds left.
With just 40 seconds, I would call this a Rabs win.
And I would have to agree.
Unless DeKalb can pull a rabbit out of their magical hat.
I was just thinking that.
Unless they can score 10 in the next 30.5 seconds. Or
Have some-
30.05 seconds.
Yeah, unless they have some magic beans, I call this a rabbit win.
And stolen away by Washington. Whoa! And he was going to go for a dunk, but number 4 was in the way. And Coach Boston can't be happy with that. But he doesn't look displeased. Deep 3, no good.
No good.
All board. Just 4 seconds left. Looks like Alex Boston's going to drill Wood out.
Wow.
And that is senior night. Rabs win by 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is a rabbit win.
We'd like to thank our sponsors, Dylan Thompson Wealth Management, Retreat Home Health and Hospice, and
Red River Lumber.
There you go, for sponsoring Rabbit TV and making this all possible. My name is Jackson Dillinger.
And my name's Samantha Winders.
And we will see you next time on Rabbit TV.
Peace.